you have to make a decision. Now, how you will make a decision? On the basis of p-value. If the p-value is greater than 0.05 or 5%, null hypothesis will be accepted. Okay. If the p-value is less than 0.05 or 5%, the null hypothesis is rejected. And every next person is running behind this situation in order to gain this situation. Why? Because, for example, where it is? Okay. So, for example, you have written there is an insignificant relationship between menstrual hygiene among the adolescent girls. Okay. But after testing, you got this part. Your significance value is less than 0.5, 0.05 or 5%. Therefore, whatever you have assumed is rejected. Right? This is now rejected. So what does this mean? When this is rejected, obviously it will accept it. If there is no insignificant result, so vice versa, there will be a significant result. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So through this 0.05 or 5% values, we will be making the decision whether our hypothesis assumption is right or not. And that will be our findings of the research.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just revise you. On the basis of ROL, you are formulating the hypothesis.
Yes.
Okay. Now, because of that 5% fear, you have formulated the null hypothesis. Okay. Now, because of that fear, you are applying the statistical testing to it to check the null hypothesis. After this, the p-values are generalized. Based on these p-values, you have to make a final decision, which is called as findings of the study. So here the research is completed. So from here, from making the hypothesis to reach to findings, a PhD candidate takes 2 to 3 years at least. If they do not have the right information at the right time. But yes, these are the minimum years. So because between that, the data collection is also there and everything. So coming to the findings, it will take 2 to 3 years. But conceptually, is it clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Now your homework is based on the objective and literature review which you have done, you have to formulate few hypotheses.
Like how many?
Okay. So I'll just give you an example based on the objective we have written here. So based on the number of variables, we have to create the number of hypotheses, not on the basis of objective, but on the basis of variables.
Okay.
Now this objective is one, but its single objective has the 6 separate hypotheses. So always try to write an objective in such a manner where you can write one common term while writing an objective, but for that common term, you can write separate hypotheses.
Okay.
For example, to study the factors Okay, to study the cultural factors, the more specific I am into factors, to study the cultural factors influencing menstrual hygiene system. Now, this cultural factor is only one common term. How you will measure this culture factor? Through, for example, okay, maybe this is vague, but yeah, for example, through religion, through gender, through their marital status, through their community they belong to. Through these different parameters, you are measuring the culture factors. So if you have taken 4 parameters, so 4 separate hypotheses will be formulated.
Okay.
Am I clear?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the concept of hypothesis. Any questions or any confusion?
No, I think maybe I might have questions as I
After
practice.
practice. Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you want me to continue to the next topic or you want to stop here? Okay, time doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. Only your understanding matters. The next topic is all about population versus sample. Now,
I think we can start.
Sorry?
We can start the next topic.